Okay, so I just want to leave a review of my whole concert experience today. So for months I was like iffy, like on and off if I really wanted to go to the concert. You guys know I just had a baby, my baby 5 months now, and because he's a breast baby, he's very, very clingy. So I was like a little torn if I really wanted to go. So after speaking to my sister, she was like, "Girl, you know this is the last time we can see Godzilla. Y'all know we like, like I don't know how much longer he may be performing." So I was like, you know what, this is true. Let me get up. Let me go to the Godzilla concert. So I bought the tickets on Ticket Flare. I got our tickets on Ticket Flare. It was a $45 charge because each ticket was an extra charge for $22.50, I guess, for booking, which I don't mind because I don't like lines. So anything I could pay not to stand in a line, I'll pay. So I got the tickets. So in total, I ended up spending $6.45 on the tickets. Um, yeah, I didn't have time to get an outfit, but even though I am a stay-at-home mom, like I keep my hair braided and my nails too, so I only really had to go get my makeup do, and then we headed out there. Oh, I had this outfit in my closet, so it kind of worked out. So we headed to the concert. Now we got to the concert. I paid $30 for valet parking. It was something called 5 star parking or 5 star valet parking. 0 out of 10. My thing is, I'm paying $30 for valet. I expect you to take my car, park it, and when I come back to the counter, give me my keys. I mean, I'll give you my ticket. You go get my car and bring my car to me. I don't want to pay $30. Okay, so this is part two of my concert experience. So I don't want to pay $30, 5 star rental, 5 star valet, or 5 star parking, whatever it is called. I don't want to pay $30 for valet. Then I have to go look for parking myself. And then when I come out of the event, I have to go get my car. That is very ghetto. Very, very ghetto. So 0 out of 10. I will never spend my money with y'all again. And then back to Ticket Flare. I don't know if they were responsible for collecting the tickets at the event, but whoever was responsible for it, it was poorly planned. The concert was poorly planned. They had like two buses at the entrance, one where you could go and purchase tickets, and then one where you could go and scan the barcode. Okay, back to what I was saying about ticket flare. So I don't know who was responsible for collecting the tickets, but yeah, that was horrible. So like I said, they had two buses, and you literally had to fight to get to the bus window. I stood in line for about an hour. I kid you not. I spent, like I said, I spent 6.45 online for the two tickets just to have to fight, literally fight. I went out there smelling real nice, and because so much people was like pushing up on me, and it was like so much different scents, I don't know how I came out of there smelling. And like obviously when I walked inside, like a lot of people who didn't see me in a long time was like hugging me, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I go back and smell stink. It was horrible. It was like people was like pushing up on you, like you couldn't move, and you just was like stuck in this tight spot for over an hour. And then the people to the window was moving dead slow, and then at one moment they even sitting down taking a break. And I'm like, I spent all this money for this. I really try to support Bahamian events, but this is like the reason why I don't support, because it's just garbage. Like when you travel and you experience um all of the different events, the different level of events, and then it's just like trash. So I don't remember having an issue with Burna Boy concert, getting into the Burna Boy concert, but Kata, even Shensia concert, I don't remember it being an issue. Even though I had issues with Shensia concert, I'll speak about that another day. But waiting in line an hour, fighting to get to the window, and like I had about 10 persons left in front of me when I heard them say, oh, we're out of bands for the all access, we're out of bands, you have to just go to the entrance. So now everyone is fighting to go to the entrance. And so it's another line. So you went from standing in line for about an hour minimum to being told, okay, just go to the main entrance because we're out of bands. Why are you guys out of bands? How many persons you prepared for? 50? Because looking inside it was empty. Where did the bands go? So now I went to this next line. They just scanned and you just walk in. Okay, now we're in the all access area. It wasn't really set up like how the flyer said it would be. Oh, I also called to book a table. I know I'm very last minute, but I couldn't get through because the number it wasn't even ringing today. But it wasn't set up to me like how they said it would be on the flyer. I was thinking like the all access would be in the front and the tables. You understand? It was like really jam up to me. That's my opinion. I don't know how other people feel about it. And then, yeah, let's talk about the performance. I miss the Bahamian artist. I reached inside in time for Spice. I felt like Spice did a good job. She had the crowd going, and then Cartel. I mean, like we know Cartel up there in age. I saw some of his performances online, so it was exactly what I expected it to be. It wasn't like really hype, but that isn't on like the promoters, obviously. His performance is on him. And Carter, please stop forcing your sons on us like we don't care about them. Please stop it. When the Suns came on, I was like, yeah, I ready to go. I left. So yeah, when the Suns came on, I was like, yeah, I'm ready to go. I left in the middle of the performance because I did not spend all this money to see your sons jumping up and down on stage. So honestly, to me, I feel like I could have saved my money. And then I had to go buy some black tennis because I didn't have no straight black tennis in my closet. And it's like, I know that would have been like people stepping on your foot and like just what I thought it would have been, it was. So if you guys didn't make it, oh yeah, by the way, my baby is up. He's blowing bubbles. At 4:15, he is over there blowing bubbles. So if you guys didn't make it to the concert, don't feel no way. You did not miss nothing. You saved your money. I wish I saved my $6.45 for those 2 tickets, my $90 for my face, and the $130 I spent on those tennis. I had a whole I had a whole outfit in my closet, but you guys didn't miss anything.